Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades. And yep, let's just get into it again. Very happy to be home. Had a nice little weekend relaxation at my friend's house up north. So again, got a little bit of a stuffy nose because I was allergic to his cats. But let's get on to it. Right now, Bitcoin is still relaxing right around that $17,127 level. Basically just chopping sideways, waiting on that very highly anticipated market news, market event that is going to be coming out tomorrow, which is the CPI. And the day after that, we have the FOMC meeting in the federal fund rate, which is expected to be increased by 50 basis points. Now on Tuesday, at 8:30 tomorrow, we are going to have the CPI, and the anticipation is that the CPI falls to 7.3%, which is a decrease by 0.4 from the previous meeting, which, by the way, did come down more than expected. The CPI came down more than expected in the previous meeting, and that's why we had that massive market rally in the S&P 500, as you guys probably didn't miss. This gigantic green candle right here that happened on all the indices, by the way. The Nasdaq, I believe, went as high as rallying 7% in one single day. So if tomorrow the CPI comes in lower than expected, then you can expect that the markets are going to rally. But I think that the markets are not going to rally as much as people think. I think that people are more, they're probably leaning more on that FOMC meeting tomorrow and Jerome Powell's statement, which is probably going to be really determining the rest of the move for the year for the market as a whole. So if we get some pretty good news tomorrow, and on top of that we get Jerome Powell being very dovish, then you could expect a rally into year's end, and then your Santa Claus rally will be complete. But if we get pretty bad news tomorrow and Jerome Powell being very hawkish, then you can expect the markets to continue to roll over, and you can take a look at lower levels such as that $3,800 level and that $3,600 level that I've been looking at the S&P 500. We could very easily as well come back up and form a double top. It doesn't mean that just because we have good news, we're going to keep this nonsensical rally going. We're just going to keep going up forever for no reason. Even though the Fed tightening, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We just moon forever, right? So same thing for Bitcoin. We could look at the bull case and the bearish case. So obviously the bearish case, if they come out hawkish and the it comes out hawkish and the CPI is higher than expected, and then the market, dumps out on that news, and on top of that, Jerome Powell becomes even more hawkish, then you could see the S&P rolling over to take out these lows right here, right around 3,800, and then you could see that the Bitcoin would probably same thing as the S&P would roll over as well. But for the time being, Bitcoin seems forming a bit of a bottom right here around 15,420, and then we're consolidating right around that $17,000 level. This doesn't mean that Bitcoin can't pump too if the S&P just dumps. Maybe Bitcoin has some good news right now. There's not so much good news coming out for Binance. Apparently, their reserves are not being accounted for. Something like their auditor won't vouch for it or something. But again, I didn't read on it too much. Please do your own research before taking any actions on any of your trades. So if the S&P pumps up towards the upside, I could easily see Bitcoin coming back to this $18,120 level, and if we really get a sustained rally, then I could probably take a look at Bitcoin coming as high as 19,562. But if we dump towards the downside, again, I've already outlined these lower levels in the Discord for you guys. And again, if you guys haven't joined the Discord already, feel free to join. The link is in the description, and again, it is free for everyone to join the Discord. I went out of my way to purchase a security bot to stop all the scammers from coming in. And again, we got some resistance, like I said, right around 18,000. And then if your next major support is going to be coming in right around 13,807, right around that 300 weekly moving average. Or is this the this is the 300 weekly, and this is the 400 weekly. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, this is the 400 weekly, and this is the 500. I thought this was a 100, but this is the 200, 300, 400, and 500 weekly moving average. Let's keep going here. Let's actually take a look at Bitcoin and some the Bitcoin hash ribbons, which have been a very good indicator overall for anticipating market rallies and market drops. And right here we can see when we got a capitulation sign, Bitcoin price capitulated over 42%. Obviously, this took a couple of days to happen. It didn't happen all in one night. And same thing for a market buy. You saw Bitcoin only pumped about 9.84%. If you bought around this level, you set your stop loss at break even. Maybe you stopped out of your trade. You could have re-entered lower, and then boom, you would have made a nice little bit of a nice little amount right there on that trade. But again, these indicators aren't always 100%. But we can take a look right here. We did actually get a capitulation sign right here, and this was followed by a large amount of Bitcoin miner selling pressure spiking towards the upside. Not too sure why we've got so much Bitcoin miners selling around this area right here, especially when Bitcoin was already so high around these levels. So again, we're gonna have to see what happens to the markets overall in the coming days, especially with all this big market data. And overall, sorry, I'm sniffling right now. Oil coming back up nicely right here. I expect oil to retest this level as resistance right around $75.65 to potentially $76.96. Overall, we're doing very well on our oil trades. Let's see how well they're gonna do in 2023. And again, for all of you guys that don't want to join the Discord, again, we have a free giveaway event in the Discord that's gonna be coming out until the end of the year. You can sign up for it. And basically, all you have to do is put a BTC bottom price prediction for Bitcoin in this bear market, and you have a chance to win 100 XRP from Ben. And then I think Logan is going to give away himself out of his own pocket. He is going to give away a certain amount as well, I believe. Let me take a look right here. He's going to be giving away 500 hex from his own bags if you can predict the BTC bottom date. If you think Bitcoin has not bottomed already. Obviously, a lot of people thought that Bitcoin bottomed right around 19,000. That obviously wasn't the case, but doesn't mean that Bitcoin can't, see lower levels or pump back towards the upside. Anyways, thanks for listening, everyone. You guys are really awesome. Really glad to be back home. Really excited to get back on that trading grind. Love you guys. Thank you so much.